Hello, welcome back. Today I'm with Natasha, our media buyer on marketing SEO. She has 13 years experience doing Google ads and almost that same amount of experience doing Facebook ads, Bing ads. And today we wanted to talk about the nitty gritty of Google ads, what goes into making a successful Google ad campaign. Natasha, could you tell us a little bit about the campaign structure and setup? Initially, what do you do when you set up a new Google ad account? Definitely. Hmm.
Keyword like for local can take one can keyword
Hmm.
the keyword and then and take all the keywords, check in the keyword planner how much is the growth for that keyword in last 3 months and year to year. Sometimes like we are entering in the winter session here, many keywords are losing its search volume because they are going off season.
Yeah,
So it's important to take these things in the note while planning for your new campaigns. And then I don't suggest segmenting your campaign just for the sake of it. I would suggest, if the budget allows, do the segmentation based on keyword types or
hmm,
bidding strategy type. Like I usually run one broad match with a smart bidding strategy with the long tail keywords, and then I keep exact match and phrase match keywords in one campaign. That keywords are just two to three words long. That's it.
got it.
And
So,
yeah.
so when I initially learned Google Ads from someone else, they taught me to do a lot more segmentation than you do. He was doing separate campaigns for every type of keyword, and then separate landing pages for every campaign, which was a lot of work. So we were duplicating the landing pages over and over and over again, and then including every single keyword in the copy to try to increase the quality score. But I noticed that when we're running Google Ads now, you don't do that quite as much. You don't segment as much as I had originally thought we should. But yeah, what's the reason for that?
Keywords when they have a good search volume to it. I mean, if we are targeting keyword which planner is showing zero searches, I usually do not use it unless it's a direct keyword and people are not looking for it much. I mean, the search volume can be zero, but if it has a low competition, or I mean, test your keywords for a week or two, I would say 2 weeks to 3 weeks actually. And if it is getting some conversions, keep it.
Hmm.
Otherwise, just pause it. I mean, Google has one update this year that any ad groups, I guess I need to check, any ad group that has no impressions in last 13 weeks, it will be paused. One second, let me say it again. We can edit it, right?
Yeah,
And I may actually correct the information. It's 13 weeks. Yeah. So Google is going to pause ad groups with low activity,
hmm,
like no impressions in last 13 weeks.
13
So
weeks. Oh, so that's
yeah,
a pretty
13.
long time though.
That's a yeah. I mean, but still some. I audit some of the campaigns and accounts. They keep copying the old keywords without any data just for the sake of having it. I mean, most of the time, people doesn't even know how many keywords they are running. They just keep applying from the auto recommendation tab, and
Hmm.
it's like 200 keywords in one ad group, and they have no idea what they are running for.
Ah,
So, I mean, why to lose your money to Google just because you think that Google is going to give you business? Instead, I would suggest to apply a omni-channel approach, that you are properly allocating your budget between Google, Facebook, or any other media platform that you think your business is going to get more exposure to.
hmm.
So that's about it. I mean, the keywords with low performance or no conversion, they are just getting you clicks, but no conversion. It's not generating any conversions. It's good to be paused.
Got it.
So that is why we only have a very limited performing keywords,
Hmm.
although we do check their performance time to time in the search planner. If sometimes, a very good keyword of arts stopped performing because it's losing its search term. And
Hmm.
search term it has impact on the auction, or sorry, not auction, market trends, because people has changed the way they are searching for that business or for
Hmm.
that service. So that system is not working now. So you need
Got
to
it.
look for new terms that user is putting in now.
I see.
Yeah.
Like in the past, people, for example, might search for roofing company Mesa, Arizona. They used to include the location in the search a lot more than they do now. Now they just type in roofer or roofer near me. And because Google's algorithm has gotten better at showing nearby results, so people don't need to specify the city. Is an example, right? And so those keywords that you had, roofer, Mesa, Arizona, USA, those super long tail keywords probably only got searched one time a year, and so that campaign would automatically be paused by Google. Is that right? Mm-hmm. Oh, interesting. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Near Me is great for Google Business Profile. It's not as great for ranking websites, but it is great for maps. Yeah. Interesting. Um, what about, like, just on the train of thought of how people are searching has changed so much? What about voice search? I see all these statistics about how voice search is increasing, and people are asking me, "Oh, can you do voice search optimization for us and get us an Alexa?" Blah blah blah. Which Alexa is partnered with Yelp, I believe, or maybe it's Siri's partner. No, Alexa's partnered with Yelp. So running Yelp ads gets you listed in Alexa. Does Google have any plans or any voice search that Google Ads is able to advertise in?
Assistant, yes. We haven't yet incorporated voice search in our practices yet, but Google Assistant, when you ask Google Assistant to search something, it definitely loads you with ads as well. And then conservative AI, that is going to be, I mean, it is working right now as well, but mostly it's in search labs right now, people who are using it. But yeah, what we are seeing in our campaigns these days, if we haven't excluded on devices like tablet or TV viewers are increasing as well.
Really?
Yeah. So
So
even Mhm.
people
if
are
you
searching
are,
on their TV for services or just.
yeah, I mean,
Or,
like if you are using Fire Sticks, for example,
mhm.
um, and then at the at the banner ad you will at the banner of your Fire Stick, when you're at home, you will see multiple ads. Or if you don't have a paid subscription for any of the app, you will keep seeing ads in it. And Google's partner list is very long.
Yeah,
And
that's
definitely,
true.
yeah, we are getting a lot of traffic from TV screens now.
Interesting. But that's not necessarily where you want to be advertising a lot of time because it might be a kids show or something. So you usually, or do you exclude TVs or as those device types? Would you just exclude iPads or what do you
Yeah,
usually target as far as
we
device types
usually
goes?
do. Yeah, it actually mostly depends upon the niche we are running. But if we talk about our campaigns, we exclude tablets and TV screens, and we increase our bids for mobile devices and decrease a little for computer devices.
Got it. Makes sense. Yeah, mobile
Yeah,
is that's because you want to drive calls. So
yeah.
interesting. But then, so another question. So, Google's all about data. Facebook's all about data. Who has the better data?
Say Google.
Oh, really?
I strongly believe say
You think they do?
I know there's a tactics,
Mm-hmm.
but somehow they see that.
Mm-hmm.
So listening is true.
Yeah. And so you think that Google and Facebook are both buying data from the phones who are selling the AI listening, blah blah blah. Yeah. And how are we capitalizing on that? Are we able to target people who are talking about random services?
I mean, if trial,
Yeah, they're getting sued right now. Yeah.
I mean, if the
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
thing that it is a plan.
And has Google published their future plans? Are they planning on increasing 30% again next year? Or do we not know? They won't tell us, of course.
And so they are throwing new features that
Uh-huh.
will make advertisers or business owners happy, and they are increasing the cost.
Got it. Google's so smart, making so much money.
It's Google.
It's Google. But to go along with that, so at least when I've run ads, there's not a lot of interest targeting in Google ad campaigns, right? Uh, Even though they have so much data, like you're not able to optimize based off of like age or income or any of those things that you can optimize. I mean, you can't optimize on income on Facebook anymore, but you used to be able to, like homeowner versus homeowner. But
We
on Facebook, on Google Ads. Mm-hmm.
So if you take, for example, you can just
But your list.
um, you just target those people. Targeting will be
Yeah.
if you keep it in just observation phase, it in we will get and then we can also segment each household.
Oh, you can on Google. Wow, I did
Yeah,
not know that. Learned something new today.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's based on 5%, 20% household income.
Got it.
In our campaigns, the 18 traffic
Yeah. We're too young to afford anything. I say we're, but I'm not under 24 anymore. So I feel like I am, but I'm almost 30. But yeah, interesting. What about, so I keep getting bouncing around on ideas. Could you talk a little bit more about what drives conversions? What can we do to really optimize a campaign to convert more? So you said earlier that you turn off campaigns that are low performing, that aren't getting enough clicks, or don't have enough traffic. What else do you do to really optimize a campaign for conversions?
Is basically what we call optimizing. Optimization is keep pausing, adding keywords, keep adding new search terms, in your search term report. If you see certain keyword is not in your list yet, but it's getting conversions, you add that in your campaign. And then the conversions optimization, or I would say if you get more conversion, it's not just based on ad copies or keywords. It's majorly yes, but a lot of magic happens on your landing page as well.
Mm-hmm.
So many times people just target their main websites. Okay. Now that's a different topic to discuss, where to target their main websites. But a dedicated landing page, if you're doing a search campaign, is a must. And then by optimization, that means your landing page should have metadata. The primary keyword should be in H1 tag or H2 tag if you are using it in a, I would say, subheadline or
Mm-hmm.
subline, and then have proper social proof on your landing pages so that you can build a trust with your audience. And if you have any previous work to show, add it on your landing pages and keep it between benefits and features. Do not
Got
add
it.
any, yeah, I would say a small section about your company, but mostly people are interested. I mean, gone are the days when people actually read the content. Now they just
Mm-hmm.
skim through it.
Mm-hmm.
So I personally saw landing pages where information is more in bulleted points. They
Mm-hmm.
perform better.
Got it. That's a good tip.
Yeah,
And
keep
then
it
for
things
the
in
call to
plain and simple.
actions as
Hmm.
well, so you're having a form at the hero section and then a call now button that follows you around and stuff like that. But what about offers? So do we split test offers a lot still? Duplicate the landing page with different offers if the clients are willing to? Or what do you think about that?
Small in favor of giving
Yeah. Uh-huh. We always have that conversation
yeah,
with.
25% is something that excites the user
Mhm.
if they are
Or a
like
monetary amount like
economizing. Yeah,
$200 off, $1,000 off, something that looks
yeah,
impressive is a lot more enticing than a percentage off, I feel like.
of course. And then it also depends what is cost of your service. I mean,
Hmm.
if you are giving $100 off or a $20,000 job, that's
Yeah.
not worth it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
On our, just this week, actually, I was meeting with a roofing company who does custom home builds for celebrities. So he does like really, really large roofs. He has the most expensive roof ever built in Arizona. They built him. Anyways, I'm doing some mailers for him, and he's like, "Oh yeah, let's add the offer, $100 off." She's like, "What?" Like, dude, you charge $1 million for a roof. Like, what is $100 to someone who's paying $1 million? That doesn't make any sense at all. And he's like, "Oh no, it could be like a repair, like $100 off of a $500 repair." Like, yeah, but you don't want a lot of repairs and like, I don't know. I just thought it was such a funny thing. He's,
Even go for something like if you buy from us, we will uh, give this amount or something from whatever you pay to us into charity. And
mm-hmm.
we are, in cooperation with this, what we call, or charity organizations or something like that. So that is something that can excite users that okay, they are taking service from a business and also they are giving something in charity. They are doing a good deed. So they should try something that.
Mm-hmm. It's a good idea. Yeah, I haven't had any clients who are I do have one client who does he gives away a free roof every year, but it's not really as tied in with an offer or anything. But that's good food for thought. Well, cool. Yeah, we can link below because I know you have a really good landing page checklist that you've made for our team of designers. So we can link that below the podcast episode. So thanks so much. I mean, this is all pretty technical stuff. Might go over some of the listeners' heads, but I appreciate all your knowledge and thanks for coming to interview today.